This gorgeous piece of music is played by the pianist Nicholas McCarthy from Epsom. It is Etude in A-flat major by the composer Felix Blumenfeld. And the extraordinary thing about it is that Nicholas McCarthy only has one hand. Nicholas, good morning.
Hi.
Now, there is a rich tradition of pianists with only one hand and concertos and pieces of music written for them. I think the most famous one, Wittgenstein, back in the early part of the 20th century. He lost his hand in the First World War. You were born without a right hand.
Yeah.
Tell us how you decided to become a concert pianist. Of all the jobs that you could have decided to do, what was it that made you think, I know? Because Wittgenstein, at least, was a well-established concert pianist before he lost his hand, so it was kind of what he knew. What was it in you that made you decide this is what you wanted to do for a living?
Well, obviously it is kind of the last thing you'd think of doing. But basically, I just absolutely fell in love with the piano when I heard one of my friends, who's a very accomplished pianist, playing a Beethoven sonata, and I was just absolutely enthralled by it. So I just kind of, started playing quite naive at the age of, 14, and then realised, actually, I'm quite good at this compared to, other things that I'd tried to do. And then I kind of, later on, obviously in my kind of quite short-lived, musical career, I realised, there's probably a little bit of a niche market here as well. And obviously there's all this left-hand repertoire, which I didn't know existed at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't until I was 17 that I actually found out about Ravel Piano Concerto for the left hand.
That's probably the most famous one, isn't it, Ravel?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been looking on the internet when I knew that I was going to be meeting you, and this Paul Wittgenstein, who I think was the brother of the philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein, so quite well to do, and he got all these amazing composers like Ravel and Prokofiev and commissioned specific left-handed pieces for them. So like you say, there is a ready-built repertoire for someone like you.
Exactly, and for me it just obviously fits perfectly, being born without right hand and, wanting to be a pianist. It's just kind of almost like, that's my repertoire, which I specialise in. So. But
you've clearly got a gift. I mean, the fact that people are prepared to invest in you and release an album and all that sort of thing must be an amazing journey to have been on.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's only...
How old are you now, do you mind me asking?
I'm 21.
Right.
Yeah, so I started when I was 14, and it has been mad. And I mean, all of this has happened since January, really. I mean, the album and everything and the website and stuff like that. And it has been a bit of a roller coaster, but I mean, it's been amazing. So. Well,
what are your plans from here on in? The album is out already? Can we buy it?
It's launched today.
Launched today? Yeah. Excellent. What's it called?
It's Nicholas McCarthy Debut, because I could not think of a name. So I thought, as it's my first album...
There's much more creative imagination in the music than perhaps the title.
Exactly. Right. So I thought, as it's my first album, I could get away with calling it Debut.
Brilliant.
And that's available through my website, which is www.nicholasmccarthy.co.uk.
Fantastic.
And it's also available on iTunes.
Oh, wonderful. Well, it just sounds wonderful, and it's a great story, and I'm really pleased that you're doing so well. You're a good-looking lad as well. I can imagine you've been quite telegenic, so I have a feeling that your career, with your talent and your looks, is going to go some distance. What are your plans for the rest of the year in the future?
Well, I have got some TV stuff coming up, which obviously that's not set in stone yet, because it's very last minute kind of thing. But yeah, I've got some, obviously, predominantly I play, live recitals. So I've got a concert in my hometown, actually, which is the first time I've played in Epsom Playhouse on the 10th of July at 7:30.
So this is a week Saturday?
A week Saturday, yeah.
Week Saturday. Oh, yes, here are the details. Epsom Playhouse, 7:30pm, tickets £12.50. And the Epsom Playhouse, that's got a fantastic website as well, so tickets can be...
And I'm really excited for that, because, as I say, it's my first hometown concert. Like, a lot of my friends and family haven't even actually seen me play live yet, so I'm really excited for that.
Well, Nicholas, it's going to be wonderful to hear you play, and I imagine that your friends and family are absolutely thrilled about what's going on. Let's play you out with a bit more of this Etude in A-flat major. Thank you very much indeed for coming on the programme. Nicholas McCarthy, whose album is out today. It's called Debut.